Good morning, guys. I just rolled out of bed. I slept in later this morning than I usually do, or at least that I have recently. I've been getting up about 7. I'm gonna make a steak tonight finally. Thing is frozen rock solid right now. But man, yesterday was crazy. The day started out awesome, and then I had such a horrible day in the evening, and I don't know why. I don't know. I just had a bad day. I usually don't let myself get so stressed, but I did yesterday. So anyways, I feel much better this morning. I'm rested. I'm going to make some breakfast here and get this day started. Okay, so 2 hours later, I still haven't eaten breakfast yet. My parents came over. My mom wanted me to help her get on the internet and figure something out with her computer, and my dad brought over a bunch of eBay stuff. That's all his stuff over there on the couch. This is usually how it happens. Like, he'll come over here and he'll bring a bunch of stuff for me to list on eBay. And we kind of sit there and we go through it and I look up each thing, you know. And he, like, when he shops for this stuff, he, for some reason, basically refuses to do any research. I mean, he does every once in a great while, or he'll call me and he'll say, hey, I found this, blah, blah, blah. But he'll just basically start picking stuff up. And when he brings it over here to me, he's like, now this is pricey. And sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You know, sometimes, like, he does really good with Abercrombie shirts and that. You know, he's discovered that Abercrombie is a good seller, which it is. So he'll pick up the Abercrombie and Fitch shirts. And the ones with, like, really big embroidered graphics, I guess you could call it, those do really good. And he found a couple of things. Rule, I think, was the brand, Reuhl. I'd never heard of it, but apparently it is made by Abercrombie, and it's even more expensive than Abercrombie stuff. So he found a couple of those, which is really good, you know, because like I said, he just kind of buys this stuff on a whim. But he also bought a couple of these things that were branded like, I don't know, US Vintage and World Vintage and stuff. And basically what those are, they're not really vintage. They're just a company that's trying to cash in on the vintage theme. If you ever see a label and it says vintage on it, it's not vintage. You know, true vintage is something that was just made back in the day, and you obviously can't get it anymore. You know, it was made in like the 70s, 80s, whatever. And for anybody who has a problem with that, vintage on eBay is considered 20 years or older. So, but yeah, it's true vintage is something that was actually made back in that time. You know, not something that says vintage on the tag. So, but anyways, that's how my morning has gone so far. So, I am starving, and I'm ready to eat. Alright guys, this is probably going to be a pretty choppy morning show today. I've been working upstairs here again, trying to organize my whole eBay thing here. Started over here with all the clothes. I put the clothes on my account that are listed over there at the end, the very end. That's all the clothes I have on right now out of all this crap. And the same with my dad's. I put the couple of things we have listed over there on the end, just the shirts and that. I've been going through boxes and bags and piles and everything, trying to sort through this stuff. I've got 1, 2, 3 boxes, 4 boxes for for Goodwill. In addition to all those mugs that I haven't taken yet, I've been working on thinning this out up here, going through all that stuff to see what I should keep and relist. And like, I mean, here's like some shoes that I have listed right now that are worth keeping. These containers, these are actually those dish containers you use when you wash your dishes, but I bought those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I bought 6 or 7 of those to line up here and just put little bits of things in as I list them, you know, things that really don't fit anywhere else. You know, packs of silly putty and toys and things like that. But I've been emptying those out, you know, getting those things ready to go to Goodwill, the things that I'm not going to keep. And it's always cool to find stuff like this. Like these books right here, I have 15 of these. It's called Build Your Own Electric Bicycle. And I paid 50 cents a piece for these a couple years ago at Goodwill. I listed them a few times, and then I just let the listings end because, you know, I'd sell one here and there for like 10 bucks a piece or something. So, as I was getting these out today, I thought, well, let me look them up and make sure I'm not getting rid of something that can make me money. And they go for anywhere from 10 to 30 bucks a piece right now. So I went ahead and just listed them all on there. Same thing with these other books up here. One of these is worth 50 bucks alone. So that's kind of what I'm doing, just seeing, you know, what's worth keeping in that. I've got like all these electric light chandeliers up here that I'm probably going to put on Facebook Marketplace. Either that or I'll just take them to Goodwill. I don't know, because the thing is, you know, Marketplace, that's a whole different animal. You got to bother with trying to meet people, then they don't show up, and then they talk you down in price and all this crap. So it's almost more hassle than it's worth. But that's what I'm doing. Got my laptop set up over here, and just you know, just working through this stuff. It's funny because I find some of the coolest things like this right here. It's an old golden trivia game. It's a Disney edition, and it's really cool. It's brand new and sealed and everything. There's one on there that's brand new sealed. The person has it on there for like 90 bucks because they have the only one that's new and sealed. They're probably never going to get that. But that's the kind of thing that makes me think, do I keep it? Do I get rid of it? Same thing with this here. Happy Birthday Disneyland. Happy Birthday Disneyland. I can't even talk. 540 piece jigsaw puzzle. It's brand new. There's one on there brand new for 25 bucks, but the person will probably never get that. I'm probably just going to send those to Goodwill. You know, and it's things like that that I hate to do. And then this I hate to do too. From my skateboarding company, I've held on to this stuff. I don't know why, but I have all this skate wax here. This is the wax that you take and you rub on the curbs and things like that to make them slick so you slide better. And anybody who doesn't know, my skateboarding company was Era. These are supposed to look like, you know, baby blocks. And this one's supposed to look like a gravestone. So, I don't know. But all of those I'm probably going to take down to the skate park and set on top of a ramp. So any skaters that want them can come down here and take them. So, you know, that business has fizzled. And it's actually pretty sad, you know, to think about that. Because I put so much time and energy into that. And I still have, like, a whole bunch of these shirts here. I got rid of all the other ones. Then I also have my skateboarding stuff in here. These are all the decks that I have left from my own company. And I'm using those to make custom decks. But there's like the skateboards that I used and my, you know, just all my stuff in there. It's getting easier to accept, but it's hard to say goodbye to that stuff, you know? Anyway, I'm going to get busy here, guys, and I'll catch up with you after a bit. Alright, I am getting tired. And there's something I need to do. I need to run out, and I should bring these things with me for Goodwill, but I'm not going to. I need to run out to Walmart and get a rack for my towels. Like, let me show you what I mean here. In my bathroom here, I have this rack above the toilet but it does me no good, except to hold toilet paper. That's it. And little things like this. But I have nowhere in here at all to put folded towels. So I need to go out there and get one of those racks because it's driving me absolutely crazy. My steak is coming along nicely, thawing. So let's do that. Let's run out to Walmart. I'm not even putting pants on. I'm going naked. No. But I am wearing my shorts. I don't even care. It's 33 out here right now. I'm just bothered that I had to put on my hoodie. We got some pretty decent deals on these bikes right here. Look at this. This giant bike. 80 bucks and there's a basket on the front. Reminds me of Pee Wee Herman. I would totally ride that bike. Although this mongoose definitely looks a lot better for a dude. Alright, let's go find this thing. In the world? Shoes. Ah, yes. I was getting worried because looking online, they said they were sold out in this store. They're crazy. There's like 8 of them in there. There's this wooden one too, but no, that's not what I want. I need a new food processor too, but I don't know that I feel like spending the money on it right now. Like, here's what I have right here. Just this mini thing. That was 35 bucks alone. It was nice, but for some reason it crapped out. I don't want a small one again though. I want a nice big one. This is sweet. That would be awesome. Oh wow. 33 bucks. This is a pretty big one for 33 bucks. I don't think I'll get that today, but I think I will actually come back and get that another day. That's a pretty good deal for 33 bucks. Wait, let's get out of here. Alright. I'm gonna make some bacon here so I can keep working upstairs, but I got some sauced broccoli and cheese for dinner tonight whenever I make my steak, so that'll be good. Really, I should just make that now, but I just have a lot more work upstairs I want to get done, so alright guys, I'm gonna get up there and do that, and I'll catch you back up with you in a little bit here, and I'll show you what I got done. I think I'm actually gonna put up my bathroom space saver here too. I'm excited about that. I'm back. It's dark out now. Bacon is eaten, and my whatever you call it, towel rack thing is up. So here's how that looks. I think it turned out really good. That solves a big problem that I've had for a long time. I have not had a place to put my towels forever. So yeah, that solves a big problem. So that of course turned into scrubbing the floors and the toilet and everything else too. But who cares? Now it's done, and it feels good to have a nice clean bathroom and somewhere to put my towels instead of moving them back and forth from my room to the table. And I don't know. Whatever. Alright guys, I got a little bit more work to do upstairs yet. I think I'm going to see if I can get some more of that done tonight, and then I'll show you, unless I sit down and fall asleep. Alright guys, so I am a seriously tired boy here. I thought I had something on my finger. Alright, I showed you guys the bathroom here with the new thingy-ma-dinger there. Whatever you call it. I'm not making my steak tonight, but I am hungry. So I'm going to make some Green Giant broccoli and cheese sauce. I think I already showed you that. I swear it feels like this is 2 days, and it's only been 1. I don't know, hold on. Okay, let's go up here and I'll show you what I did. Or at least what I got done. All this crap at the top of the steps here. Sorry it's so dark. That's all stuff that's going to Goodwill. I worked up here for a long time. And as you can see, this is coming along better. I had those almost completely cleared off at one point, and I just been going through it, you know, just organizing stuff, listing things on eBay, taking things into the picture room, that once I get pictures taken of that stuff and listed, then it will be brought back in here, put on these shelves and organized. I didn't do anything else with the clothes, but that's about it. Richard and Kara stopped by to bring me some things, and I should have filmed a little bit with them here, but I didn't think about it. I'm so tired that, like, my brain is just shutting down. So I'm gonna call it a night here, and that's it. I'm going to bed. Oh crap, there's one more thing I'm not gonna show you. I'm not going back up there. The wooden thing that I took from behind the toilet on the wall in the bathroom down here before I put up the new thing, I cleaned it up nice, and I put it upstairs in that bathroom. I was going to show you that, but I'm just too tired. That's it for tonight, guys. Wherever you're waking up, whatever time it is, make the best of your day. Do something for somebody else. Pay it forward. Let's make this world a better place. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.